Alright, and shown today's video is currently 609, which is very good. Not 609, but 659, which is very interesting. But in today's video, I'll be talking more about the races. Now, not the races, not the races of races, but these races, like the species races. I have made, I think, 2 of these before, and here I'm gonna add another one to this list. And yeah, here in today's video, I'll be talking about food transformation race. And yeah, these races will happen, these food transformation will differ depending on what it is. And yeah, I will also split these race into 3 categories today. And yeah, now there are 3 different categories of race. One being the mythological, kind of spelled self-explanatory. One is gonna be the passive, and another is gonna be the aggro. And yeah, there's mythological, there's passive, and aggro. And yeah, the first race is gonna be the pig race, and to get a food transformation, you must drop 5 of these potatoes without dying once, and all 5 of these has to hit an enemy. And then you will be able to eat your potato, and once you eat your potato, you will have a full transformation. And this is gonna be a passive race. Next one is gonna be a ghost race, which is gonna be an aggro race, which you have to dodge 10 different hits. Within 1 minute. This can very easily be done with a automatic, now that I think about it, but that's alright. And you can get a full transformation. Now the full transformation, it changes your entire attire. So for example, the pig, you grow a snout, you grow a tail, and you just basically turn to a Minecraft pig. But you still keep your username, your blue glow, and your race abilities are now 3 times as powerful. And yeah, for the ghost race, it is gonna be 10% chance to dodge a hit. With the full transformation, it'll be 30% to dodge a hit. And with the ghost race, you'll just be kind of transparent, but you'll still keep your normal skin. The human, it is gonna be an aggro race, which all guns do yada yada more damage, blah blah blah. But with a human race, you have to be able to get a fury. If you get a fury, then you can activate your full transformation, and all of these will be 3 times as powerful. You can watch my previous race videos to check that out. And next is gonna be a spirit race, which is a mythological category, and 5% less damage from lingering, and it's gonna be 15% less damage from lingering. And yeah, now the spirits, when you have to take all 3 lingering damages in 1 game. So for example, it could be one, and of course all of my video ideas are on, except for the game mode ideas and the free-to-play one, every single one of these, it is going to be in the free play, unless I said it like personally, it is not a free-to-play, not a free-to-play, but a free-play game or a free-play idea, then it's not a free play. And yeah, next up is, wait, no, I forgot to say about the spirit. Now the spirit, with the awaken, you basically become a bit bluer and you get wings. Now all of these are just visual effects. It doesn't really change your hitbox, but the pig, it just kind of looks wonky. It's like a standing up pig. You know the old pig man, you know the Minecraft piglins, that's what you look like, but less zombie-ish. Next race is gonna be a falcon race, where the falcon race, it is gonna land into the passive category, and the falcon race is just gonna be 100% slower. You fall 100% slower, and yeah, 150% slower. And with a falcon, you basically just gain wings, and you get a bit browner. And with a with a falcon race, you have to fall off a skyscraper and land on the floor without taking damage. And with a bull race, you just have to charge. You just have to charge and kill an enemy. You just have to charge and kill an enemy. And once you do that, it's very easy, because some of these are weaker if the race is weaker or less OP, then the full transformation will be easier to obtain. And with a bull race, you have to kill players with dash, and you can transform into a bull, having a nose ring, a floppy tail, the horns, the floppy ears, and you're gonna also gain hooves. And with a shark race being next, it is gonna also be a passive race, because if you do not know, sharks are actually very calm and relaxed. If you don't do anything to aggravate them, then they're pretty much chill. A lot of people get this mistake because some sharks in foggy water, since they cannot really see well, they mistake you as a food, for example, like a fish or a penguin, which very common mistake. And yeah, I need to find the race list again. Give me a moment. Never mind, I found it. And yeah, with the shark race, you just gain a tail and a back fin, and you also gain fangs, two big fangs. And yeah, with the shark race, it's just, yeah, all of these are 3 times as powerful. And with a frog race, you need to double jump. You just have to double jump 10 times in one single life. And it should be pretty simple. Just jump, and then land on the floor, jump, and then just keep on doing that until you do it 10 times. And the frog race, you get 30% higher jump. And all of these full transformation will have a cooldown. And yeah, you can only do this once per match. And yeah, unless you die, then you can do it. So once per life. And with these race full transformations, you can do this once per life, and these will last until you kill 5 players. And if you don't kill 5 players, you just keep it and until you die or the match ends. And the next race full evolution is gonna be a dragon. Oh yeah, the frogs, you basically gain weapons and a long tongue, which does nothing. You get a tongue scarf from Greninja, like the long tongue, which looks like a scarf. And the dragon race, you gain big wings, you gain a tail with spikes, and you also gain this head crest, and also get claws. And it is gonna, of course, be a mythological race, because of those, it's the, if you don't know, there's dinosaurs, like the world evolution line thing. First there's dinosaurs, then there's yada yada yada, then us. But before the dinosaurs, some theories have supported dragons to exist. And you could argue to say this is an aggro or a mythological, but most people say it's a mythological creature, so it's a myth category. And as well, to get this race, you have to take more than 50% of your HP from the burning. So you have to lose your armor and also lose more than 50% of your HP to a burning weapon. Then you can activate this, and you can, yeah, get this full transformation. And the next race is gonna be a cat race, where you gain cat ears and a cat tail and become a furry. Yeah. And yeah, to get this cat race, you have to run 100 meters, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Run 100 meters. Yeah, that's it. And probably one of the easiest one, but then again, it just runs 10% faster, and with a full transformation, you only run 30% faster. So not too OP, so pretty easy to obtain. And the next race is going to be a vampire race, where it is, oh yeah, the cat race is a passive race, and the vampire race, it is gonna be a myth race. Not myth race, but myth category race. And to get this vampire, you have to heal your HP. You have to fully heal back your HP after taking more than 70% of your HP. And yeah, so you have to land at most 30% of your red HP, and you have to heal at least 70% to get this transformation. And once you do, you get a cool cloak, and you also get fangs. And yeah, next race is gonna be a cyborg race, which is gonna be a passive race, not a passive race, but a passive category race. And to get this, you have to use 4 gadgets in 1 life. Now, these gadgets can be super fast recharge. For example, super fast recharge is... Honestly, I don't know what gadget reloads the fastest, but... Yeah, honestly, I don't know, but something like that. You have to use 4 gadgets within 1 life, then you can activate your cyborg transformation. And the cyborg transformation, you get cyborg wings, and you also get the cyborg eye. You still keep your codes though. Your floating... No, well, that's a different race. And yeah, you with the full transformation, you just gain cool halo wings and a cool cyborg lens or a glasses or a one of your eyes turn to a cyborg metal thing. And yeah, next race is gonna be a dinosaur race, which is an aggro category race where you get a tail, you get claws, and you also get fangs. But this time 4 fangs, 2 on top and 2 on the bottom. And yeah, to get this, you have to kill 3 different players with 1 melee without dying. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And with that, you can do 15% more melee damage. And yeah, once you get all of these, once you get the thing to a full transformation, here are some passive stats you gain. You will heal back your HP 100 times faster than usually, like 2 times the speed, and you will heal your shield 2 times faster. You will also take 20% less damage and also deal 10% more damage. And this will stack with, for example, the dinosaur, it will also stack with the 15% more melee damage. For example, you can do 25% more melee damage with the full transformation. And yeah, pretty cool. Next race is gonna be glitch race, where your body starts to become greener with a glowing green outline, but you still keep your blue or red halo around you. And yeah, your body becomes dark green, a darker green, and you get a cool glowing green thing around you. And you also keep these codes around you, but the codes are gonna be double, so even more floating codes surrounding you. And yeah, the glitch, to get this glitch attribute, you have to kill 3 players with a laser weapon. And the next race is gonna be a spooder race, which you have to fully blind an enemy. Because if you don't know the spider race, you can blind them to 5 times. And yeah, you have to hit them with melee attacks, and then it will yeah, it can stack with other blinders, yada yada yada. And these spider, it can only stack by itself 5 times. So you have to get 2 more spider players, or you have to get an ally, and then you and him has to keep on launching spider webs on a player's face. And yeah, once it has gotten 5 lines on that player's head, then every single spider that has contributed can evolve to the full transformation. And this is gonna be a passive. And next one is gonna be a shadow, which is an aggro, uh, aggro thing. And oh yeah, the spider, once you get it transformed, you'll now shoot 3 lines instead of just the normal 1 line across the player screen. So if you get 1 player transformed, then you can get the other players transform pretty easily, because 1 player can shoot 3 webs maximum to 1 player. And yeah, shadow race is gonna be an aggro race or aggro category race. And to get this, you have to kill 4 players from the back with a melee. And yeah, the shadow, you get this cool black spinny aura thing under you, and you will also gain these dark clouds around you. Just having this dark cloud, and you know the Dynamax? Yeah, the Pokemon Gigantamax or Dynamax, you get these red clouds above the Pokemon's head. It's that, but on the player's head, but black. And the next race is gonna be a turtle race, which is passive, and you have to tank 20 shots. Don't know why I said 200. It says 20 right there, so 20 shots. And yeah, and then you can transform into a full turtle. Then once transformed, you get a big hunky lunky back. You get a big hunky shell or a skeleton on your back. Yeah, people say a shell. Yeah, sure. You get this cool green shell on your back, and you also get webbings and claws, and yeah, and you also get a stubby little tail. And the next race is gonna be a serpent race, where you have to kill 3 players with the poison melee and 1 life, and yeah. Oh yeah, and these like once you're in the middle of trying to get these race evolved, but then you die in the meantime, then you have to restart. So for example, the human one probably the most annoying because you have to get a furry. Then if you get like 9 kills, but sadly he died on the 9th, then you'll not get that. And yeah, with the serpent, you just basically get a long tail, and also get fangs, 2 large fangs, which are slowly gonna drip green goo. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty cool though. And yeah, the next race is gonna be a hamster race. And yeah, instead of only dropping 5 poops every 5, instead of dropping 1 small poop every 5 seconds that does 10 damage, this hamster will drop a small poop every time, every 2 seconds. Here says every single other second. I don't know what that means. Why did I write that down? But every 2 seconds, it will drop the small poop. And the small poop makes sense because it is at 3 times, then it minus 3 seconds, and also times 3. So it does 30 damage, and you drop a small poo poo every 2 seconds. And yeah, to get this hamster race evolved, it will need to get 4 players to step on the poop. It could be the same player, but just get 4 of your poop get stepped on. Then yeah, you can get your raced Baba Booey and transformed. And yeah, and next up it is gonna be a pineapple, gotta delete that, but it's gonna be a phoenix, which is gonna be a mythological category race. Keep on forgetting the category. And your teammates within a 3-tile radius, instead of only being 3, it will become 15 tile, and they will regenerate 30% faster. And they also get these cool, and you will get these cool burning wings, and you also get a cool red burning crest on your head. And the next race is going to be a Reaper, where it's going to be a myth category race, and you will do 30% more damage to enemies if they have no more armor points left. And to get this, you have to kill 2 players with no armor, and you cannot pick it up. You can do this very easily with a friend. And the next race, it is going to be a octopus, which is a aggro category race. And yeah, no fixing, no input, and no output delay. And don't know why I said but what I forgot. But yeah, you still keep the same, but then all your damage are now gonna do 20% more damage, and instead of the normal base transformation thingy, you get all your weapons that originally has no fixed A, no input, no output delay, and they will get 20% more damage, and also get the base transformation effects. Yeah. Oh no, no sneezes. Alright. And the next race is gonna be a lizard race, which is a passive one. And not passive. Did I say passive? Oh man, I have to log in my computer. Dang it. But yeah, it's gonna be a passive race. And yeah, the lizard race, you will now move a bit faster, and you can regenerate 60% faster when you have no more armor points left. And yeah, you will, oh yeah, with the Reaper race, you will get a cool scythe on your back, which is absolutely useless, and also get a cool hood. And with the octopus, you get 8 different tentacles on your back. Now that I say it, it kind of feels like an iron spider from Marvel, I think Endgame. And with the lizard, you get a stubby little tail, and you also get these cool fangs, and the head, on your head, you will get this cool bearded dragon flappy thing. Yeah, and a lizard race. To get this, you must regenerate all your HP from 10% back to max HP without dying. And the next race is gonna be a Leviathan race, where it is again a mythological one. And instead of only having 10% chance to disable gadgets or jump, you will now have a 10% chance to disable jump and gadgets. And yeah, instead of only having a 10%, you will have 20% chance. And the Leviathan race, you still get these cool glowy ball things. Yeah, but you still got these cool glowing light things on your arm, your legs, and those. But you also again add these four glowy things on the back of your head, like these thruster, like these four cube things at the back of your head, and you will also obtain a cool glowy tail. And the next race is going to be a raccoon, which is a aggro one. And 10% chance to steal 3 ammo will now be 30% chance to steal 5 ammo. And raccoon, you get these cool black eye patch and a bigger fluffy tail. With the ants, you are now 50%. You will have a 50% smaller hitbox. And you have to get you have to get the Leviathan race by disabling 3 different players jump, and you have to disable 2 players gadgets. And with the raccoon, you have to steal a total of 10 ammo from a random enemy. And with the ants race, you have to be able to duck under 5 different shots. And yeah, with the ants race, you get these cool antlers and a cool bobby butt tail thing. And with a chicken race, you will need to lay these eggs and get these chicks to kill 1 person. And with the chicken, you have to kill a player with your chick, and your chicken race will now grow a fluffy white tail and a red crest. And also get the raccoon goggly red ball sack thing. No. Yeah, why not? And with the porcupine race, you will now gain these spikes on your back, and yeah, you have to get a kill with a reflection kill. You have to reflect your shots and kill a person. And the next race is gonna be a chameleon one, where you have to go invisible 2 times within 1 life. You can do this very easily with Sword Shadows now that I think about it. But chameleon race, your skin will now glow rainbow, and you also get this cool swirly tail, and your head will grow this spike thing on the top back of your head like a chameleon. And yeah, and you will now have 75% less white squares. And instead of only having this white glowy thing, you will now, if you have the awakened or evolved, then you, instead of having this white ball swirling around you, you will now have a smaller white ball swirling around you. And the next, and of course, porcupine, chicken, ants are all gonna be passive ones, and the zombie one is gonna be a mythological one. And yeah, so zombie, your head goes greener and your body goes dark greener. And to get this, you have to kill you have to kill a player 3 times in 1 match. It can be any time, but yeah, you have to kill this player 3 times in this. Yeah, you have to kill the same player 3 times, and to get the zombie, well, evolved or fully transformed. And the next one is gonna be a llama, where it's an aggro, and it spits every 5 seconds. Instead of spitting every 5 seconds, it spits every 2 seconds. And instead of the slowness being only lasting for 2 seconds, it now lasts for 3 seconds. And instead of only slowing 50%, it will now slow 75%, so 3/4 of 100. And llama is gonna be aggro, and you get this cool llama thing on your head, on the like the player avatar head. And you also get this cool llama tail wiggly thing. And yeah, the next race, and no, and the next race is gonna be a golem. It's gonna be a mythological one, And with the golem, instead of having the debuff, with golems you would get rid of the debuff, and for the golem you will get these random portalius crystal just randomly spiking out of your body. And yeah, and instead of only having a 35% critical hit chance, it will now be 50% critical hit chance. And with the alien race, and the next race being alien, it is going to be a passive one, and because they haven't really done anything to Earth yet. I mean, there's sightings of it, but they don't do much. And with the alien race, instead of only having negative race abilities, it will now also gain a 10% chance to reflect whatever thing that it got. Yeah, for example, if you're alien race and you get hit by maybe the llama spit, then instead of you getting slowed, it'll be the llama getting slowed. And yeah, with the alien race being transformed, you will get a big brain. And the next race is gonna be a cow race, which is gonna be an aggro race, because if you don't know, cows are very potentially dangerous. Although they're portrayed as very calm and peaceful, but when they're angry, whoo-wee, they're mad, bro. There's so many games about a cow trying to knock you off. And yeah, instead of only having 20% damage reduction, you will now get a 50% damage reduction. And yeah, that's about it. And the cow race, you will get brown and white splotches all over your body, and you will also get these cool cow ears and cool cow tail. And to get this, you have to tank 20 shots. And the next race is gonna be a goat, and this is gonna be an aggro one, because they like knocking people off cliffs. There's a Minecraft achievement for that. And yeah, you have to knock the same person back 10 tiles. And that's how you get your goats transformed. And once it's transformed, instead of only knocking back one tile, it will knock people back by 2 tiles. And to get the goats, like the visual effects, it will now grow horns and a cool goat tail. And yeah, comment down below what your thoughts about these race transformation. And I did make a couple of videos on just the race itself. But yeah, honestly, comment down below what you think about it. And that's about it for today's video. And